Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this wonderful evening at Rebel Road. As you may be able to tell, this is not actually Cal Freezy commentating. I am Reeve. I also currently play for Rebel, but I don't feature in this game, so this is as surprising to me as it is to everyone watching at home. But the referee goes to check his watch, checks both keepers are okay, and we are underway here. Rebel versus Haringey. Let's get started. But to give these matches some context, they were preparation games for the Wembley Cup, so as you can see, they will be two 30-minute matches, 15-minute halves, basically resembling the exact format that we were going to play at Wembley. So Haringey have an early spell of possession in our corner, well defended by Cal and of course Rayan, as you can see. He's trying to work his way out, but he just can't find a way as he gets past the first defender, and then Cal comes in with an absolute reducer. Good, solid defending by the guy who sacked off his job to give me this commentary. Haringey corner gets played into the front post towards Dylan. Well cleared by the lad. Straight up to the feet of Jesse. What can he do with the ball? And, okay, yep, that was to be expected. Jesse with a classic Jesse chop. Gets past the defender and makes a bit of space for himself. Shoots from about 35 yards, but just couldn't quite beat the keeper. So we're starting to get on the ball a little bit here. Jesse obviously stretching them in behind with his pace. Although Haringey look like they're in a little here, but Will comes back with a great challenge as per usual. Goes back to Kaelin with the clearance. And some good composure from Rebel FC there. And because it's a lot faster of a tempo to the game, because they are indeed 30-minute matches, the intensity is obviously quite high as we try and send Jesse through once again. The ball actually doesn't make it through that time, but we have another spell of possession on the left-hand side. Good footwork from Dylan. He sent him the wrong way. It goes back to Cal, who tries to find Dylan again. Doesn't quite make it. Stelios, who is quite a remarkable addition at left-back to Rebel FC, leaves the ball to be played in by Cal to Jesse's feet as he tries and send a few defenders the wrong way. Can he burst the pace around it? Oh no, the Haringey defender does really well. Gets back there. Fair play. If I made that challenge, I'll be trying to get Sam to put it in the edit for about 2 or 3 years. But the press is so intense from both teams that obviously fouls like this and the one you've seen are very common in these sort of situations, especially because they are 15-minute halves. Everyone's trying to put their bodies on the line to win the game. But the free kick that comes in from Dylan doesn't quite make the first defender and it gets cleared. And I believe that leads into half-time. So, Saul, take it away, mate.
Hey, listen. Okay.
Wait, that's the best half hour we've played, by far. Intensity, fucking play.
Exactly.
Because we pressed at the beginning, look how much space there is now. When we're playing through the middle, there's so much time, so much space. You don't get that if you don't press. Exactly.
Like I say, that is good. Just remember, he's got to keep working hard off the ball. You need a rest, all right? But that is much better. That is the level which we expect, all right? We're going to make a few changes now anyway. Remember, we all got to be consistent, though. If we're going to let them come onto us, let them come onto us. If we're going to press, we're going to press. If it's there to win it, win it. But remember, if they're popping it around, drop back, let them come a little bit to the halfway line, then we're going to go and press. That leaves a space then behind as well to win it. Cal have a rest. Rayan come play right back for a little bit, all right? Same with Casey and Will and Stelios. Lionel have a little rest. James is going to drop in for you. And then Sava and Cal again in the middle. Jess up top. And Dante right wing and Dylan left wing, all right? Let's go. You're on the ball. You're fantastic. You'll work hard off the ball. Listen, Dante and Dylan, make sure you're making runs beyond. Remember, we're winning, we're breaking quickly. That's why we've been good. Wait, just go straight away. Let's do it. Boys. Good job. Good work, Jess.
Second half now, and it should be mentioned that we are playing against a very good standard of football. Haringey FC, the under-23s and some first team members, very composed on the ball as you can see in some of these clips, and they've got pretty decent interlink play between them as they just try and find a space down the right hand side, but it doesn't quite make it through. Sava with a great interception sets Dylan away, who can work his magic a bit. Oh, what a great through ball that is. Obviously not quite reaching its target, but still good positive play from Rebel. So again, Rebel are trying to work space down this left hand side with the Dylan and Stelios link. It's proved quite successful so far in the game, and Dylan hang on, how is that not a referee? What? How is that not a foul? Okay, we'll just carry on as the ball gets played through to the Haringey left winger. Cal standing off, doing the defensive duties that he is required of him, and he just gets burned. Oh no. Okay, and the ball comes back through, a little deflection, but a great save from Kaelin, mate. Well played. Unfortunately for Rebel, though, that does mean Haringey have a corner, and we all know how bad we are for set pieces. However, this one's gone all the way through, which is very fortunate for us, and it means that we come away with a throw-in. Sava. Oh, that's a great little through ball to Lionel. Lionel, what can he do with the ball? Oh, that's a great spread to Rayan on the right-hand side, who would try and find the cross. Oh, Jesse nearly got there. As good as he is, can't help but feel that's a goal if he wasn't, as they say, legally referred to in Scotland as so wee tiny. And I'm going to be honest here, guys, as highlights go, I'm as disappointed as you viewers. I was promised a goal fest when I got roped into doing this. And where are the goals, lads? It's just fouls. We have 7 minutes left of the half. Jesse shooting from 35 yards, saved by the keeper comfortably. However, as good as Rebel has been, and as biased as I am, Haringey deserve a lot of credit. They have been making some decent chances for themselves, as you see them getting in behind now again, but Casey defending well, seeing off the shot, which is now blocked by Sava, and Dylan gets it clear. Haringey again with another little spell of possession. Nice footwork from, although, yeah, that's definitely a foul. Cal, you've got to watch your tackles, but maybe that's why he's called second best. So what can Haringey do with the free kick? Can't get past James, and that's why he's there. And then the shot from 35 yards has never beaten anyone. Unfortunately for them, it's going to just get seen to with a goal kick. Haringey once again trying to set their left winger in behind them, but it seems he's too busy doing the cha-cha slide off the pitch. However, it still breaks for their left back, but Lionel has to cover with a brilliant challenge, mate. Can he find a pass to get the ball away? Straight to the feet of Freezy. Dylan on the ball here, though. Can he find a pass? I've not seen that pass before, Dylan. You're going to have to teach me what that one actually is. Lionel having to use his strength here to retain the ball. Sits back Casey, who finds a brilliant pass out wide to Freezy. Can Freezy make some decent possession of this? Kind of. I mean, I'll give you credit there, Cal. He's got to the target eventually. And the free kick goes our way, because I think that's just a bit of frustration from the Haringey players there. Jesse, unfortunately, having to feed off scraps throughout the whole of the game, but he has another chance here to get in behind, but that's another great bit of defending by the Haringey Football Club. As we see Will Osai Bonsu on the ball. Can he find the pass? Oh, that's a great dummy by Jesse. Now we're playing football, boys. Come on. All right, Dylan, can we get in behind with the little dink towards... I don't even know who that is. Oh, Dante's put it wide. We were so close to getting a goal. That is rather unfortunate, as the half... Oh, excuse me. That is actually the full game, because we are indeed playing 30-minute matches. So the first game ends in a ball draw. All bets are off. Well played, guys.
Oh look, it's my wonderful voice again, because you know I couldn't let anyone else do my precious 60-second segment. So today we're actually doing on the commentator of today's games, Reeve HD, Reverend, whatever you want to call him. He's Rebel FC centre back. So let's go through some fun facts. He can in fact put his legs behind his head. That's pretty dope. Another thing is that the reason why he's called Reeve is because Oliver spelt backwards was Revilo, which was his PlayStation name, but he claims he had illiterate friends and they couldn't say it, so it just turned into Reeve. Another thing is that his favorite vegetable is broccoli. Yes, I know we're both thinking he could be a serial killer, but hopefully that's not the case. Anyways, the next thing is that he has an amazing impression of a dolphin. Listen to this. He's got a dog named Daisy, and he also did a bungee jump as Santa. This is the video evidence of that. How absolutely nuts is Reeve? Anyways, that's 60 seconds over. Enjoy.
Game 2 now, and both teams have spent time working out their opposition, and statistically, it cannot get any worse. But good performances from both teams in the first match, unflattering scoreline. Let's see if it's any different in this one. Haringey have the kickoff and an early spell of possession. Breaks out to their right winger, who tries and sets the right back in behind, but another good bit of defending by Stelios sees the ball away, as Dylan somehow breaks out with the ball, and it's sent to Jesse? Yep, Jesse, who finds Sava. Now, can Dylan work a yard? He actually finds Jesse on the edge of the box. What can Jesse do with the ball? A few foot rolls later finds the ball returned back to Dylan, who has a yard or two of space, and the shot unfortunately goes over the bar. Dill, you've got to be hitting the target from there, mate. Now we rejoin the game with Stelios and Dante. A nice composed bit of possession could do Rebel some glorious favours. Sava sets Jesse, who looks to turn a space. Little dink into Dante, who actually plays it back to Jesse, mate. On the half turn, he could have shot there. James now has the ball, plays it across to Stelios. Stelios, oh, that's a lovely fake shot, mate. Well played. Can't quite find the feet of Jesse though, but that's a good, decent bit of football from Rebel. Haringey with a throw in here, looks to set their number 9 in behind Will, who actually gets a cross off, but Rayan is there to, oh, Habit! Get that clear, Rayan, well played. Dylan, unfortunately, producing another foul, which means another subsequent free kick, which is floated into the box. Nothing comes of it though, unfortunately for Haringey, and fortunately for us actually, because they've had a fair few spells of possession in the last 5 minutes. Now we've got 21 Savard on the ball. What can he do with the football? Oh, he's not even got past that, man. I mean, that's just poor dispossession. Casey has to do a lot of work and does it very well. Great bit of defending. Almost thought that was me for a second with the same hair colour, but of course, Casey, well played, mate. Corner gets floated in by Haringey and the ball goes through every single person in the box. I'm pretty sure I counted about 20 men in there and not a single touch. Cal clears it straight up to the feet, oh, well played, of Jesse. And Jesse sets through Sava, who can't quite catch a break, and the defender does well to get across his position. Again, we find the ball at the feet of 21 Sava. Can he find a pass? Of course he can. Straight to Dante out on the right wing. Looks to burn the number 3. Although he's a little bit stuck for support, plays it back to Rayan, who again plays a cross and can't quite beat the first man. Seems to be a recurring theme in the game. Haringey on the break here find the feet of their striker, who should and indeed does play the overlapping run out on the left wing. Number 16 with some great footwork, sent Ray to the cleaners, mate. Ray, you're gonna have to sort yourself out with that one. Plays it back to number 12, who takes a little pop shot off, and safe hands by Kaelin as always. So we now reach injury time of the first half of the second match. Haringey with one final attack. Can they make anything of it? Looped ball into the box. Safe hands again by Kaelin, and that should see out the first half. As much as Rebel have played well, Haringey have to be given credit. They've been equal in every department, and of course 0-0 seems like a fitting scoreline to end the first half.
Good preparation for tournament football, isn't it? It's going to be 100 miles an hour. You've just got to put the shift in. If you need a rest, you need a rest. Okay, so we've got another 15 minutes. You need to get a goal. All right, so we're going to change it around a little bit. Callum and Saba have a little rest. Well done, give them a round of applause. Been top scorer in midfield, all right? So, Lionel and James are going to sit in there together. Just rotate though. One's going to be a bit hard. Don't play in the same line. We just rotate in there. Jesse, you're going to go in the 10. All right, Rory's the 9, staying high. Rory's just going to try and stay high. Find him with those balls, and we're going to try and play off him, all right? E-Man is going to go left wing, Dante right wing, all right? And then we'll play the same at the back. Dante, coming off then? All right, then coming in. Cal, you're back on. You go right wing, all right? Now listen, Rory's going to stay high, all right? Try and find him, all right? If the ball is in the air, try and find him. We're going to try and work off him, all right? Jesse's in 10, and we've got to make sure we have runners getting beyond him. So when the ball goes up, make sure we're joining in, and then a wide player's getting beyond them straight away with those third run man movements. Listen, 15 minutes left. Let's get a goal. Different sort of proposition now as well. Let's get balls in the box from out wide areas, all right? Balls in the box for Rory. Let's go, play, come on. Boys.
Right or left?
So we return to the second half at Rebel Road with a powerful shot of Mr. Rory Harper, who lays it back to Jesse. Hopefully we can find a nice spell of possession just to start the first part of the... No, he's given away again carelessly. Haringey now have the ball. Oh, it's recovered by Rory though, who possibly can set. That's a great ball in behind, but E-Man just doesn't quite have the legs to get there. Good start for Rebel though, very positive. This looks like it's shaping up to be a long ball over the top, and yep, it is a long ball over the top to the Haringey left winger, number 18, who again finds himself one-on-one against Cal, but Cal does it surprisingly very well again, mate. This is impressive stuff from our right back. And deja vu almost to indeed the first game where he did a sliding challenge out for a corner. The corner gets played in and attacked by, I don't even know what's happened there, a collision, I believe. Casey's gone down, clinging his head. The referees stopped the game, and yeah, Haringey on the attack here once again, looking to spread the play as he sends it out right to the right back with a lovely touch inside. Cuts inside past E-Man for a searching ball into the box, defended by James, but ends straight back at the feet of a Haringey player, who again finds a through ball to now the number 12, spreads it out right, Ali one-on-one against the number 4 with great strength by the magician there. Lovely stuff. What seems like a bombardment of Haringey attacks, of course, down to the fact that these are very intense 15-minute halves, and we've already played 3 of them. Rebel legs out there looking seriously tired, but Will does very well to defend that for a corner as the corner's played short. But an immediate foul is given by Will once again, which leads to a free kick, which is then sent behind for another corner, which is then played short once again. Who's sorting the clips out here? This is rinse and repeat it, lads. Another attack from Haringey Football Club, sent down the left this time, leaving Casey exposed one-on-one. What can Casey do? Gets a touch on it. The ball comes straight in to get a shot off. I don't even... Hang on, what? That's a penalty? Seriously? How has that been given as a penalty? That is definitely dubious officiating there. I didn't see that as a penalty, but the player steps up to the penalty and coolly slots it away to Kaelin's left-hand side. And unfortunately for us, that is 1-0 to Haringey Football Club. And as a result, that means the onus is on us to get back into the game and search for an equaliser. So we're trying to do that on the right-hand side with Callum, aka second best, who plays it back. And again, can't quite find the pass deflected out to a Haringey footballer. And that is where the end of the play occurs. Naturally, as a result of going 1-0 down, there's a lot of Rebel pressure as there's a push for the equaliser. Some passes that can't quite find their target, and a good, solid defensive line held by Haringey means that we just can't quite seem to find the space. Sava doing all he can with tricks, flicks, sending it to Jesse, who finds Rory. Rory with some absolutely absurd footwork for a big man. Trying to find a ball into the box, can't quite find the feet of Eman, but possession is recycled by Jesse. Plays out to Harry, back to Jesse. Can Jesse get a whip in? Good ball in. Defended again by Haringey, but it pops out to Sava. Unfortunately, with an excessive touch, means the ball gets cleared again, but this is a good bit of play by Rebel. The bombardment occurs the other way. We are going for it this time. We are 1-0 down. We're pushing for that equaliser. As the ball finds the feet of Jesse. Can he get past one? He does. 1-2 with Rory. Looks over his shoulder, turns back inside. Another Jesse chop. Can we get a number of how many he's had this game? And unfortunately blazes the shot over the bar. And I believe that indeed is going to be the final whistle. There we have it. 1-0 to Haringey Football Club across both legs. Great performance by the boys. They can go home to their loving families with their heads held high. And that is going to be us here for Haringey versus Rebel FC. I'll see you later. And subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. Adios.